for today, I made a few things from aliens out of Legos. So, I'm going to show them off. I'm going to start with the Marine. So, for the Marine himself, we see that he's holding a couple things, which I'll get to later. But then most of him are just minifigure pieces I found at a specialty Lego shop, like the legs, torso, helmet, head, and then this chest armor thing. I all just found, so I bought them. But then when I got home, I built this little flashlight thing here. You know, give him his flashlight. Then we also have the pulse rifle, which, again, I just bought. But actually, this is what started it all. I saw this, and I was like, this is awesome. So I decided to build the rest of everything. Then we have the motion tracker, just here. Nothing too complicated, but there it is. And then we have the smart gun, which also isn't terribly complicated, but we've got the two handles here, and like, you know, the barrel. And what's cool, though, is he can actually hold it with both hands. You just need to situate it a bit. And look, he is in fact holding it with both hands. So yeah, I think that's pretty cool. Next, we have the alien itself. So we see we've got the legs, which can move back and forth. And the arms, which can move up and down. And then we've got this little grate piece on the front, kind of like the ribs type thing. And then we've got the nice, smooth, and elongated head, which can actually swivel a little bit. And then we've got the back pipes here. And then the tail, which is actually built on a hose, or a Lego hose, so it can bend a little bit. If you let it go, it always snaps back to straight. But you can bend it a little bit, which is cool. But it's actually all made out of Lego hands, which I feel fits, considering that it's a Xenomorph. It just seems, well, fitting. And then we've got the little spear thing at the end there. But yeah, that is the Lego Xenomorph. And now, finally, we have the big one, the Lego APC. Now, first off, it does move, the wheels do work, it can go backwards and forwards. It is a very low rider, there's very little clearance down there. So while it can roll, it can't really, like, drive on carpet at all, I would say. I don't think there's enough clearance for that. But then, starting from the front, we see we've got the little driver's window in there, so you can kind of see out from inside. And then we've got the little headlights down here, and this nice grate right here. And then the front turret, which swivels a bit there, and we can actually turn it all the way over to there, and all the way over to there, so it's got a nice range. And then we've got the driver door, which will open, so we can see inside there. That's the driver door. And then moving this way, we will notice this hubcap is different than all the other hubcaps. The actual reason is I only had 3 of these hubcaps, but the reason that I'm officially going with is this wheel got damaged by an alien. It ran over an alien, and the blood leaked onto the hubcap and damaged it, revealing the inner workings. And then we're going to continue on to the back. We can see the wheels from back here a little bit. And then we've got the ladder here, and the rails for this turret. And this turret also swivels, so we can... And this has a 360-degree swivel, unlike the front one, which was limited a bit. And what's also really cool about this turret is, while difficult, it can actually slide along these rails. And it's difficult because I don't want the rails to become dislodged from their holdings, but it can't actually slide down to the stowed position. So now we see the turret is stowed. And then onto this side, we've got the regular door, as opposed to the driver door, which slides open, revealing the inside again. And you'll also notice overall that the entire thing is sloped, as it actually is. So I think that about covers the outside. So now we can move to the inside, because the top does come off, revealing the inside. So we see we've got the Marine seating back here, where all the Marines would sit. We've got Ripley and Burke's seating here, where they sat next to the door. We've got the driver up there. It does connect. I don't think you can necessarily fit a minifigure in there, but it does connect. And then we've got Gorman's seating with all of his monitors, so we can check on the various Marines. And his chair does swivel a bit. It can't slide back and forth, but I don't know how to accomplish that, at least not on this scale. And then what's also really cool is we can put things, like just store things in the APC. Like we've got this pistol here. We can also take the pulse rifle and we can drop it, for one, but we can also store it in the front here. There we go, we got the pulse rifle stored there, and then we can store the tracker, the motion tracker, across from it, right there. And then, if you remember the movie, there was one scene where, it might have been Vasquez, I don't really remember, but one of the people with the smart gun stowed their smart gun over off into the corner, right next to where Gorman was. So we can actually store the smart gun right there, right next to Gorman's monitors. So that's really cool. And also pretty neat is a minifigure can actually fit inside it. So see that the minifigure does not break the clearance of the roof, so minifigures can actually fit inside of that. But there we go. We have the Marine, Xenomorph, and APC from Aliens built out of Lego. Nevertheless, hope you enjoyed it, and see ya.